engine pump its blood. Hold me dear, there to hear my wails. If I'm one, my train derails. Ooh, la la la, I say. If I'm one, my train it derails. Listen to the sound of the wheels. Never asking how it feels. Me. If my brakes they should fail, then will you be there to hold me dear, there to hear my wail? Even when my train derails. Even when my train it derails. La la la, I said. If and when my train it derails. 2, 3, 4.
I'm here in the kitchen of KRCC, 912 North Weber, with Electric Illuminati. Hi, guys.
Hello. It's weird playing in front of appliances. Kind of cool.
Is that a tough audience for you?
And Xerox machines.
Well, you guys have a show coming up at Studio B at the Pikes Peak Center, July 16th. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about how this project all came together.
Okay, well, I moved back to Colorado Springs about 6 years ago, And I had been writing a lot of music with an artist by the name of Ron English. And we shared a studio together, and we've written a lot of songs together. And we were in a band with Daniel Johnston called the Hyperjinx Tricycle, and another band called the Hyperjinx 4. And so we had this really great thing going, but I screwed it all up by falling in love. And so I moved back to Colorado Springs and married my childhood sweetheart. And I'm extremely satisfied being back, and I love being here. And it was just a matter of time before I started doing music again. And Ron and I decided to keep writing lyrics together. And then I was fortunate enough to stumble across this local band called the Velvet Rut. And I met Michael originally, and then I met Craig, and then I met Jack. And we decided to kind of all pull forces, and basically we formed the Electric Illuminati, which is, it's for all practical purposes, it's Ron's band. He writes all the lyrics, and I write the music, and then I bring it to the band, and they make it sound great.
They do.
That's it in a nutshell. Except for that song. The only reason we do that song, we don't want to get lost in the identity of Ron. Mm-hmm. We love Ron, but we also want to feel like we have our own identity. So the Electric Illuminati also has a whole other batch of songs that a lot of them were written in Colorado Springs when I was a kid growing up here.
And that was one of them?
That was one of them I wrote when I was in junior high.
And it's called? If
and When My Train Derails. It's like one of those songs, like you feel like you're going to go insane when you break up with your girlfriend, and everything's all emotional and weird. And so it's one of those. And these guys heard it one day and they liked it. So they pretty much decide what we do. If they like the song, we do it. If they don't, it goes to somewhere else.
Well, and you guys also released a CD, the Electric Illuminati, the Obama song, The New Fool on the Hill, a CD that we do have here at KRCC. Tell me a little bit about that CD.
That's actually all we did was we were on a big tour, and Ron and I and some folks were putting up those Obamas all over the country, and so we wanted to have something to hand out. So that's actually not an official release. It's just something that we hand out like a business card or hey, look what we're up to. Mm-hmm. The full record won't be out until probably the spring of next year.
And understand that you're doing something a little out of the ordinary with that release, pressing it to vinyl.
It's true, yeah. There's going to be a book coming out called Abraham Obama in the fall, or actually, I'm sorry, in the early winter. And with that, you'll be able to download, it's a digital download. You'll be able to get 3/4 of the record then, and it'll probably hit iTunes at that time. But then a limited edition vinyl will come out in the spring with the full record, a 45. And Ron is designing us a toy to actually spin on top of the record while you're listening to the record. Cool. And it's probably going to be all four of us, and then it's going to make a weird shape when it spins or something.
Very cool.
We're still working that out.
Yeah, as far as I know,
did you guys know that? No. We got to get them in this interview too. So. Yeah. So it's just a many layered thing. We're not going about it the traditional music way. We're not looking for labels per se. It's more like we're trying to get it out to the art markets, which is a little bit different. But we think we've got some really good indicators that it's gonna be well accepted. And we had a big gig out in LA, and we were pretty well received out there. So we think it's gonna go well. It's just a different way of doing it, I guess.
Any plans for a local release party?
Oh yeah, Ron's gonna come out. Yeah, we're gonna do something real big and fun, either in the fall for the book or the early winter for the book, or we might tie it all in together and do it in the spring.